Taurus, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. It's a pleasure to be here. I'll give the cards a few shuffles as I'm talking. It is a general reading, okay? But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to keep this to general energies around relationships, okay? I do personal readings. The email is in the description box below, should you want to inquire. Personal readings, I do relationships, career, finances, etc. But for this, I'm sticking primarily to relationships. Okay. I know there's a few of you that only want career readings, but I've found with experience, 95% of people want to come to me because they want to know about relationships. If you if you want a career reading, feel free to contact me. Here we go. What's going on for the sign of Taurus? We have Five of Pentacles in the situation, Three of Swords in the challenge position, making very difficult decisions here. Oh, Nine of Swords. You view this relationship as very stressful. Past, you've got the Fool card. Wheel of Fortune in what you won't see coming. Near future, Page of Wands. Their energy, Five of Wands. Five of Swords. What? King of Swords. Energy between. Decisions. Whoa. Bottom of deck, High Priestess. This is all about connecting to your higher self. It would seem in the past there's been a lot of decisions made emotionally and it hasn't worked out. There's been a lot of extremes in emotions. I'm kind of getting here in the past, somebody took this relationship in it was kind of like a carefree attitude. Oh, let's just roll the punches and see how things develop. But it would seem here there's a change of lifestyle. Okay, there's distance, there's a change of attitude. Right, you view this as being very stressful because you kind of want to go off in a new direction in your life. Okay, things are changing for you very rapidly. Some of you are trying to slow this thing down. Okay, there's a lot of dismay about this situation. I am getting news coming in, some good news. So there is like a silver lining to the cloud. But, you and the person you're dealing with are just in a lot of conflict. There's a lot of thought provoking stuff going on. There's a lot of pessimism. I'm kind of getting that you do want to leave a certain situation to go into a new one. You may be seeking advice, okay, with this King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. But in the environment, it's a question of communication coming in. And after a battle of wills here, it would seem here you've been in a battle of wills, but you've held fast. You're being very logical, very calculating now. You're seeking some kind of truth, you want to put this relationship on a truthful situation. It's not that the people involved were out and out lying, but what I'm saying here is, what I mean by that is you want to be totally open with this person. Thing is that you do feel kind of like a fifth wheel, as we say in the UK. You do feel like this person probably, well, not necessarily only comes in when they want something, but it's very intermittent here. There's a lot of worry about this. There's a lot of issues that need resolving between you two if ever it's to go forward. I mean, there's a lot of pain. There's painful decisions here. There's more than you and this person involved. There's family. There's other people. There's maybe a child. And it's just, you know, I'll be honest, I don't get, let's just get rid of that. I don't very often do a reading where there's this much conflict. I've got a lot of inhibitions here. Numerically, you've got 3 5s here, which is 15, which in major arcana, that's the devil energy. Full of contradictions, full of conflict, full of inhibitions, refusal to make any kind of major decision here. I'm kind of getting there's been a battle of wills here. There's some very Aquarius energy around you at the moment, okay? Because the full card is Aquarius energy, so somebody has been seriously thinking. And we Aquarians can be quite willful when we want to be. We don't like this word defeat, but I'm kind of getting in this case, whoever it is you're dealing with is kind of like admitting defeat and their feelings are running away with them. Okay. And it looks like you've got your victory in a battle of wills, but you see the thing is with that 5 of swords and especially this 5 of wands here, it's a defeat, but it comes at a price. Now it means you've got to make a decision, okay, and if you want to pursue this particular avenue, there's a price to pay in the loss of a relationship, loss of a job, loss of a home. It'll be of your choosing, but I'm picking up some kind of loss here. You're standing in your power, though. You're showing up as, you know, pulling out all the stops to achieve what you want to achieve, despite your worry, despite any financial issues. Some of you have had a financial loss, a job or an investment just hasn't gone right. Okay, and you're very keen to put your finances back on track. I mean, there's a huge desire for change. It looks like the universe has granted your wish for this change to come in, but now, it means making very, very big decisions. I'm kind of getting here for some of you, you are dealing with an ex. Okay. Picking up a third, fourth, fifth attempt at this. Oh, but you just seem to keep going around in circles with it. It keeps coming back to the same old thing. This time you're determined to send this either off in a new direction or walk away. Not all of you are dealing with the ex. Like I said, this is a general reading. Okay. Some of you have been going along, you know, in your life. Everything's been okay. You get that sense of stability around you. Then all of a sudden, communication comes in, whether it's from an ex or not, and it kind of sends you into a quandary. The reason for all this conflict I'm getting is because it's taken you unawares. I'm seeing travel for you. I am seeing you moving on from a particular situation, though. I'm seeing you getting the success and the love you desire, but it's, it's stepping outside that comfort zone, that lifestyle that you're in now. But there's a person who wants you in their life. Some of you are worried about motives, though. What is the reason for this person to coming in? Ooh. It would mean relocation for some of you. I'm kind of getting some of you will be dealing with the authorities in your journey to success, even in work, just going off at a tangent on getting here, changing jobs, doing something much more, well, working from home for some of you for a start, but getting a better job. One with prospects, one with promotion. King of Swords. Getting things organised is the general consensus, but that's fine. But it's getting motivated. There seems to be a lack of motivation because of complacency. like I say, it would seem here that the universe is granting your wish, but it's a question of you deciding what it is you want to focus and dedicate yourself to. There's a choice here between where you are now and where you want to be. Which way do you want to go with this? There's a big healing process going on here as well. Personal healing. Yeah. The general consensus of this reading in general terms is this: there's a bit of fear there. This is overcoming your fear, trusting your own judgment, because there's definitely a lot of very, very fast changes coming into your life via communication from people that want your attention, either romantically or in a work life. But it's the willingness to overcome your inhibitions, trust your own judgment. That's the key to this. I'm kind of getting whatever this means to you in your particular situation, because all your situations in reality will be different. It's just a question of being much more open-minded, being relaxed enough to you to just do what comes naturally. This is kind of getting, this is no, the universe says this is no time for self-sabotage. This is time to trust your own judgment, make your decisions. That's what I'm getting. Take care, Taurus. See you soon.